Hey y'all. Okay, so a long time ago, I found this book for sale in the library, and it was one of the best books. Like, if I could choose any book, I would choose that one. It was one of the best books that I had ever read, but I didn't get a chance to get past like the first chapter, first two chapters, whatever. I let my mom borrow it, whatever. I let her read a little bit. She was like, "Oh, can I see it?" And I was like, "Wow, I own it." So I just let her see it, but I never did get it back. But I went online and I found it again. This book is like incredible. As soon as I finish reading a little snippet of it to you guys, I'm gonna go online and listen to it again, like the whole thing. I'm gonna try to listen to the whole thing. It's really long, but anyway. The name of this book is called The Ultimate Secrets of Total Self-Confidence by Dr. Robert Anthony. And when I first looked at it, I was thinking it was just going to tell you, oh, how to act like, you're all that and stuff like that. But then when I started, before I bought it, when I started looking through it, it got into a way deeper concept of stuff that I had just never even thought of before. I want to give you guys a little bit of a snippet of what's in the book. This is just how it first begins. Listen to this. Listen to how deep this is. Okay, it says, as you look around at your fellow human beings, most people in this world are not happy. They're unfulfilled, and they are not able to cope with the problems of daily circumstances and daily living. He said that the average person settles and conditions themselves to just getting by. Resignation and mediocrity has become a way of life. As a result, feelings of inadequacy cause us quite humanly to blame society, people, circumstances, and conditions for our failures and disappointments. The idea that people and things control our lives are so thoroughly ingrained in our thinking that we will normally not respond to logical arguments that prove otherwise. By changing the aspects of our thinking, we change the outer aspects of our lives. Wrapped up in this statement is the dynamic truth that we are not victims, but we are the co-creators of our lives and the world around us. Another way to put it is that we are not what we think we are, but what we think we are. The opposite of bravery is not cowardness, but conformity. You can spend your whole life trying to fit into the parade only of people, only to discover that the people that you have been following your whole life have been following you. Shakespeare said, "We know what we are, but not what we may be." And I thought about that. That little, just short little paragraph and stuff like that says a huge statement. It's like what we think. That's exactly what we are. Like if you think you ain't nothing, you think you can't do nothing with your life, that's what you are. Like for a long time before I got on YouTube, even though some silly evil person did black magic on my channel, whether y'all believe it or not, or think it's silly or not, I know the truth. That's fine. Y'all can believe what you want, but they could try to stop that. But before I even got on YouTube, I was like, I don't want to do it. My ancestors, I was looking up tarot readings. My ancestors were like, you talking, people listen, get on YouTube, blah blah blah. And I didn't want to do it. I just didn't really want to do it. I was going through like my mild little depression. And then when I finally got on here and did it, I was like, I like doing this. I like getting up here and talking and sharing my story. I told y'all haven't even heard half of my story yet, but I like doing this. This is something I like to do. I like teaching. I said I don't care if the views show up or whatever, or people don't really press like and stuff like that. You don't have to do that. This is just what I like to do. I'm creative and I'm expressing myself. So it's like everything that we think we are. If you think that you're gonna that you can be successful and stuff like that or something, you think that you can talk in front of a huge crowd. Whatever you think you can do it, you have to pump yourself up, because it's like if you're waiting for people to be like, oh yeah, you can do it or whatever, it's like you're gonna be waiting a while. Everybody is not going to be in your corner. Everybody's not going to support you, but it's like you have to pump your own stuff up. You have to be your own cheerleader. And I told you that. Ain't nobody came up to me and said, girl, you doing your thing on the internet. Ain't nobody told me that but psychics. I told y'all that before. Psychics told me, man, your words empower people and stuff like that. Of course, I have my little silly gang stalking haters and stuff like that, or people that's gonna get on there and poke. It's like you're gonna have that no matter what you do. Even if you're talking about God, people are always gonna have something to say. But in general, it's like whatever you think about yourself, it eludes from the outside. If you think you can do it, you can do it. For a long time, before I got a car, even though I don't have my car anymore, but before I got it, I was like, man, I ain't never gonna have a car. So I didn't really think about it or nothing like that. I didn't really try to strive to get it or nothing like that. I just thought really didn't even think about it or whatever. Number one, I don't like to drive, and I just didn't even really think about it. And then it was like when God put my aunt in my life to bless me, it's like I was able to get my car, and I was so happy, and I was like, wow, it was just it was something in my life that I was really, really proud of, because I didn't think I would ever get that, whatever. Even though it's gone, I know I'll get another car or whatever, that's fine. And when I got my first apartment, even though it was an efficiency, it was like I was able to do it. I was like, man, this is my second apartment, but even though before I did it, I was like, it's like I just couldn't see myself doing it. But when I finally put it into my mind, I'm gonna get my apartment, I did it, and I was proud of myself. Those little bitty things may not seem like a big deal to people, but they were a big deal to me years ago or whatever. So I just want to say that it's like whatever you think, whatever you put your mind to, you really can do it, as long as you put God first and stuff like that, and pray if it's for you. But you are the co-creator of your life. You make things happen. You're the one that has to take a little step. Like they say, if you take one step, then God will take 5 steps for you or whatever. If you just try and he sees you're trying and your intentions are pure, he'll bless you. So that's just something I wanted to share. I hope you guys like that, and I hope you guys have a good day.